New money versus old money. Money versus wealth. These terms and the hierarchy behind these terms have been around for a while, but what really are the differences and why does it matter? And more importantly, what does any of this have to do with Kanye West and Jay-Z? We can start this exploration with a gem from Donald Glover's freestyle on Sway in the Morning. He seamlessly transitions from rapping to speaking. And he says,
like, the people say money's not everything, but money, you need money to do what you want to do. Like, money is power, honesty is power, truth is power. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
These are words that controversial rapper Kanye West seems to understand well. He's talked about having a lot of visions and ideas for projects that would make the world a much better place and revolutionize their respective fields, but he doesn't have the money to carry them all out. Some would call his own infamous Sway interview psychotic because of the unforgettable moment that turned him into a meme.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
But that really shouldn't be the only thing you take away from that interview. He says some important things about the topic we're discussing here. For example,
Dude, they take these celebrities and they show you this fabulous life of non-billionaires. Maybe it's like 20 hot celebrities a year. It's 1,470 billionaires. Those 20 hot celebrities, if they were billionaires, they could make sure they're celebrities forever. Yeah. But they be out of there. They get the wrong hit, they get in trouble, they do this, they lose this contract, blah, blah, blah. They are controlled by that.
He makes a really important point here and gives us the first answer to the question we posed at the start. One difference between money and wealth is security. He says that most people with new money, in this case rappers, are lured into a lavish life, but what he called the non-billionaire lifestyle. But he argues that without trying to make more money and trying to establish real wealth, their celebrity status can be fleeting and it could all end with a mistake. Because people with money are dependent on a source of income, a source that can deny them at any time. They don't have real power over their money and their actions are controlled by the people who give them money, which includes how they're controlled by public perception, the media, and the company cutting their check. People with wealth, however, aren't under this control because they have money that's more established from a source they can control and in greater amounts, so they can afford to lose some because of their actions. This is where Jay-Z comes into play. On a couple of occasions, Kanye has looked up to Jay-Z and his entrepreneurial spirit in creating Tidal, the music streaming service. For example, on his song Saint Pablo from his newest album, he says,
most black men couldn't balance a checkbook, but buy a new car talking about how my neck look. But it's better that I stayed at home with my folks, cause if Jay a billionaire, then I'ma never go broke.
These lines are important because Kanye repeats the idea of new money versus old money, and then he highlights that his support for Jay and Tidal, including putting the life of Pablo on it as an exclusive, was because he wanted to help him set up precedent for rappers focusing on wealth rather than just money. He wants to use his own money to carry out his big ideas, but he wants to support Jay so that they can have this collective wealth that operates in a system where if he loses his own money, he still has Jay to fall back on. There's more that Jay himself does to shift this focus in the community as well. The new song, The Story of OJ, and his new album 444, has a lot of things in it that can be discussed, stretching from issues of race to current events, but I'll stay focused on the ending part, relevant for our discussion for the time being.
Financial freedom, my only hope. Living rich and dying broke. I bought some artwork for $1 million. 2 years later, that shit worth $2 million. I can't wait to get this shit to my children.
Here, Jay-Z repeats the idea of wealth providing security and the example of the painting he would use to provide for his children, but he also introduces that financial freedom is a hope for escaping a system that pulls him down. To recap, wealth is different from plain old money because it provides security, power, freedom, and hope.